What's up, everybody? Tommy Paul here, coming at you from New York, in my new home setup that I made for making videos. I got the camera, I got the lighting, I got the mic, I got no more excuses, so you're going to be seeing a lot more of me. Now, because I'm a big UFC fan and I talk about long hair a lot, I decided to intertwine the two topics and come at you with a video about the coolest, the dopest, the most trendy, the most interesting, the most fascinating long hairstyles that we've seen on men in the UFC. Now, I'm going to leave women out of this video only because when it comes to the long hair game, they got the men beat already by a long shot because more of them have long hair. Shouts out to all the guys in the UFC that have long hair. It's already really tough to be in the UFC, obviously, but to add on the risk of having long hair, the possibility of it getting pulled, that would really suck. Yeah. We've all seen street fights on YouTube where a guy or girl gets their long hair pulled and it does not look pleasant at all. So let's just jump right into it. So what I've done for today is rank my top 5 male UFC fighters that have long hair, basically based on one big factor, which is uniqueness. Coming in at number 5 is Benson Henderson. Technically he's not in the UFC anymore, but at one point he was the champ, and I give him a lot of props for leaving the UFC based on all the fuckery and scandal that's going on inside of it. Rumor would suggest that Benson Henderson having long hair or a beard at any given moment is inspired by his religion. Now, although I can make the argument that he goes a little too far with his religion when it comes to putting it out in public, I still have to admit I haven't seen many people beat someone's ass after walking out to the song Jesus Loves Us. Coming in at number 4 is Clay the Carpenter Guida. Certainly one of the pioneers in mixed martial arts as known in the West, Clay Guida gets a lot of credit from me based on the fact that he always had long hair. Always rocked it, never cut it, stuck to it. Props to him for staying strong. The curly hair looks sick, Clay. Number 3, one of the rookies, but also one of the most talked about up-and-coming fighters in the game right now, Sugar Sean O'Malley. Rumor has it this guy's also a vegan. I don't really know what to say about that. I am a little bit surprised. He probably is one of the first, if not the first, vegans in the UFC. Plus he's got long hair. Holla. And this guy smokes weed. Holla. All the best to you, Sean O'Malley. Now, I did try to keep this list pretty modern and recent, but I couldn't make a top UFC fighters with long hair video without mentioning the California kid himself, Uriah Faber. Whether it's cornrows or half cornrows, I gotta say, Uriah Faber was probably the first person to walk into the octagon with a unique hairstyle like cornrows. So props to him. Me, growing up watching the UFC, Uriah Faber always had the best hair walking into the octagon, and honestly, I would have put him at number 1 if it weren't for the up-and-coming superstar who's not only running through his division, he's also a surfer, he's also got a charity organization, he's also got the long hair. Brian Ortega, T-City himself. In addition to everything else, he's an exciting fighter to watch. He always goes for the finish. And you know this guy slays, dude. There's no way he's not pulling all sorts of chicks. Anyway, there you have it. My top 5 long hairstyles in the UFC. It was an honor and privilege to be with you today. Do me a favor, if I missed anybody, leave a comment below and let me know who. Also, if you disagree with this list, that's fine. Let me know. Leave a comment below and let me know.